Talking today about unity. All right, unity is a central theme of why boot camp exists. All right, it may be the most important topic that's covered is unity, because that's what we're looking for. Okay? That's what we're looking for. Somebody raise your hand. Give me your definition of unity. What do you think unity means? George, what?
Together.
Together. Okay. Another one.
Be one.
To be one. That's good. Another one. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
A single thread.
A single thread. Anybody else want to try something different? All right. Let's look at this. The state or fact of being united or combined into one as the parts of a whole. All right. Quick question. What are our parts? Tomball Cougars. We talk about parts and whole. What are our parts? Think about the Tomball Cougar team. What are the parts?
All of us.
All of us. Okay? All of us are the parts. Okay? What is our whole? What is that? If the parts are us, what's the whole?
The whole team.
It's the whole team. Okay? That's the whole team. All right. If we're united, there's nothing we cannot do. Right? If we're going to stay united, there's nothing we can't do. Let me ask you this. When you think of beginning around the year, the mid-90s up until right now, consistently, if you were going to be asked what's been the most consistently best dominating football team in the NFL, who would you say?
Patriots.
Very good. New England Patriots. I was hoping the first answer would be the right one. Okay? New England Patriots. That's kind of hard to see. Guys, why are we talking? Shh. Thank you. 2001, 2003, 2004, a little bit of a gap, 2014, NFL champions. Okay? NFL champions. That's 4 times. That's a bunch. Right? When you think of the New England Patriots, who's the first guy? If you're thinking offense, who do you think of?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. All right, we're talking about unity now. Stay with me. Tom Brady has been with the New England Patriots from the year 2000 until right now. All right? They have been unified under him for 14 years. Okay? When you think defense, he's not with them anymore. He's going to be a Texan. Who do you think of? Vince Wilfork. 2004 to 2014, he was a unifying force with the New England Patriots. One of the reasons the Texans are thrilled to have him is, and this falls into leadership, but he has the ability to unify the Texans. Okay? Going a little bit further back, he doesn't play anymore. You see him on the NFL shows all the time. He played linebacker for them for a long time. Anybody know who?
Wait, linebacker for the Patriots?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah. Anybody know? Testing your NFL.
54.
54. Does he have a name?
Yes.
What is it? Somebody said it. Teddy Bruschi. All right. 1996 to 2008. He's in the middle of that. He was a unifying force. If you ever listen to him talk about teamwork and locker room and being together as a team. Okay? So let me ask you this. Why can't we do that? Okay? Why not us? Why can't we start? You guys are freshmen. You are leading us into the next part of what we're going to do. Why can we not do that and have 4? You can't stay 14 years, okay? But you can stay 4, right? You can stay 4. You can be a leader. You can help unify us for 4 years. Why can't we do that? We're only as strong as we are united. We are as weak as we are divided, okay? When you guys are at the plyos and you have to slide together, that's why we work on it, because we're only as strong as we are together. If somebody's sitting right there, right? What happens if one guy lets go? Only 1 out of 4 lets go, right? When we're on the mat and it's time to do put up, how do we face? We have each other's back. Look at this. This is the best example you could ever think of. These guys are fighting for their lives. Look how they're looking, right? They have each other's back, all right? If you look closely at their faces. Winston Churchill said, when there is no enemy within, the enemy's outside. Cannot hurt you. All right. Hey, last thing. Guys, we don't work football. We work hard. We don't work football. We play football. Let's have fun. All right? Psalm 133, behold, how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity. That unity leads to success, okay? And that success leads to fun, okay? And what I'm talking about, you're so much stronger together than you are individually. Somebody, raise your hand. Give me your definition of unity. Don't be scared. Give me your definition of unity. Come on, somebody knows. Don't sweat.
United.
United, very good. Give me another one. Got a little detail in it. What?
Sticking together when.
Sticking together when
Things
somebody
go
help
wrong,
you.
when stuff's rough.
When things are going bad.
Being one, never ending.
All right, being in one. One more time, Chris.
Working together for a common cause.
All right, working together for a common cause. The state or fact of being united, right, or combined into one as the parts of a whole. Unification. All right, Tomball Cougar football program. What are our parts? What's the most obvious answer? Who are the parts? Who are the parts of the Tomball Cougar machine? Players, you guys. All right, you guys. You're the first parts, coaches and everything else, but you guys are the first part. Okay? What is the whole? Put the parts together. What's the whole? Tomball team, right? Tomball team. All right, let me ask you a question. If someone were to ask you, and you could always argue about this, but if someone were to say, since 1995 up until present, consistently, which NFL team has been the most dominant? What would you say?
Patriots.
Patriots, all right. New England Patriots, okay? If we're united, there's nothing we can do. New England Patriots, now we're talking about unified, okay? If you were to, someone's gonna ask you, New England Patriots, and they said offense, what player would you say? Tom Brady. Let's look at unified. Tom Brady has been with the New England Patriots since the year 2000, all right? 14 years. He has been a unifying force in that locker room. Somebody said defense. All right, he's not with them anymore, but he's coming to the Texans. Who would you say? Vince Wilfork, right? 2004 to 2014. One of the main reasons the Houston Texans and Bill O'Brien are so excited to have him, besides the fact that he can plug both A-gaps by himself, is that he is a unifying force in that locker room. He may only have a few years left, maybe one or two, but he can bring that, he can unify that team, all right? Test your football knowledge. You got to go back a little bit. Coach Ramsey was the only one with the freshmen, and one guy knew his number. Patriots linebacker that played with he's now in the NFL shows. You see him all the time. Played linebacker for him for about 14 years. Anybody know who that guy was? You, one more time. Teddy Bruschi, very good. All right, Teddy Bruschi, 1996 to 08. If you ever listen to him talk on the NFL shows, one of the main things he preaches, he doesn't talk a lot of X's and O's. He talks about camaraderie, leadership, being unified, being together. Okay? Now, my question to you is, why not us? Okay? Why not us? You can't be here for 14 years. You can't be here for 10 years. Some of you only have one left, right? You only have one left to be that unifying force. Some of you have two, some of you have three, right? It's never too late to start. It's got to start within. It's got to start where we're unified, right? We have to stay together. We're only as strong as we are united. We are as weak as we are divided, all right? Pretty simple answer. But if you're doing team building, right, and I've seen the ROTC guys come out and coach the basketball team during the fall, and they did this. They get their hands together and they sit one player on top and they have to carry him. There's four guys holding. If one guy lets loose and there's still three holding on, what happens to the guy in the middle? What happens to him? He falls. If only one guy lets loose, he falls. Right? When we get on the mat in the weight room and it's time to put up, which direction do we face?
Away from him.
Why? Why do we do that? What's the purpose? Coach Ramsey says it all the time. Why are we facing out? We got each other's back, right? Look at the best example that you can think of. All right, when we have each other's back, it's on a football field, right? When these guys have each other's back, it's a difference between living and dying, right? Being here or not being here anymore, and that's what they do. So what better example could you have? Look at their helmets. Look which direction they're facing. They're not looking at each other. They're looking away. Okay? Now, we don't work football. We play football. We work hard to be good, but football should be fun, right? Psalm 133. Behold, how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity. When you're united and you're working towards a common goal and you achieve that success and you go through you know what, together. It's fun. It's fun. Good practice.